back with unpopular offensive pop opinions. I'm not going to add a disclaimer as I feel that you'll not be able to understand that what I say is my opinion. Therefore you do not have to agree. I'm not invalidating anyone who disagrees with me either. Get yourself ready for this because you're in for a long ass ride. I never understood why y'all say that Tzuyu is boring when she's literally the savage member. I mean, if you think so it's her opinion I guess, but her savagery and brutal honesty are badass to me. She is just cool and chill rather than bubbly and cute, and I feel like some people have this mindset where female idols should be bright. I personally even prefer Tsuyu's personality over members like Dahan or Sana who are considered funny and entertaining, because Tzuyu feels realer to me. I also don't find her talentless. I mean, she's not very standout in rap, singing or dance, and it's true that she is somewhat average, but she can do all those decently. Despite some claiming that her visuals are overhyped and that I find Jonghyun more attractive, I still think Tzuyu deserves her position because visuals are based on Korean beauty standards. I don't know if this opinion is unpopular, but I think it is since it's not as well known as EXO's other tracks such as Monster or Love Shot. I get that music is subjective, but I think Love Me Right deserves more hype. I just think that this is one of their best tracks and I feel in love with it the first time I heard it. It is very catchy, and although it sounds safer and less experimental in comparison to songs like Obsession, I still think it's a whole ass bop. Sehun's Shorty and Ma Party Till the Sun Down was iconic and EXO's vocals served. I mean, they serve in every track because EXO are fucking vocal kings, but yeah. Next Level is kind of messy and I think that's why most of the K-pop community don't really like this song, but I loved it ever since I heard it. Next Level is a girl power like song and makes me feel like the baddest bitch. I especially like the part where they say I'm on the next level. Yeah, because the members sound very sassy and cool. Although it sounded like they were cutting each other, the Karina and Giselle rap is just awesome on so many levels, and I really like Ningning and Winter's verse before the beat drop part. I also like that it is more rap based because Black Mamba barely had raps. Don't get me wrong, I think Black Mamba is a good debut, but I was like dying to hear Giselle and Karina rap for the first time in their songs. The dance, especially the hand movement, is iconic. Me and my friends keep doing it, haha. I can understand why some can't vibe with this and I respect Wyle's opinion, but no Next Level instrumental slander would be tolerated on this channel. The instrumental is it, sis. IDK, how to put this better, so I just find her tone annoying. Personally, her voice is just not my taste and she sounds squeaky and nasally sometimes. I think she should try using her lower register because I feel like she strains sometimes, but that's just my opinion and personal preference. Plus I don't know shit about singing so I could be wrong, but it's not bad to the point where I can't listen to Everglow songs, cause not gonna lie, her voice fits their songs and I can see why she receives her lines. I think she's an underrated ace, not gonna lie, and I think more K-pop stans should acknowledge her talent. I know, it's extremely annoying and ass-biting when K-pop stans discredit visuals. I find Hyunjin attractive and hot as well, and yes, I understand that visuals are based on Korean beauty standards. But that's my point. Lee Know fits Korean beauty standards a lot better than Hyunjin. And not just that, but Lee Know's visual is known to be similar to popular visuals like Yoonwoo. Some can argue that Hyunjin visually stands out more and fits Western standards better, and I agree with that, which is why I think he should be the face of the group. However, because most stays are international fans and not Korean fans, Hyunjin's visuals are more popular than Lee Know's from what I've seen, and that is probably why he has a visual position, but I still think Mingyu should at least share the position with him. Some also consider the Dancerature units to be their visual line, and if that's the case then I agree in that. Leah does have an important role in itzy because of her singing. However, itzy songs are not very suited to Leah's voice, and it is a well-known fact that she strains often and is not the most stable, because she's put in itzy for her singing. I think she should be able to showcase them better. This is where it gets controversial. But itzy is a strong dance group where all the members can be main dancers or at least are very strong lead dancers, and it makes Leah stand out as she doesn't have a dance position. Leah's technique isn't developed. She lacks body control, strength and coordination skills, and has poor sense of rhythm. She can improve by getting some rhythm training or study a style besides idol dancing. Itzy's choreographies doesn't fit her dancing style. I am not supporting the hate Leah gets for her dancing at all, as I think she is working very hard to improve, and she does stick out less in this era. But Midzy's always sugarcoat the fact by saying oh she's good, just that other members are better so she looks bad in comparison, but I don't think that's the case. Even in another group I couldn't see her having a dancer position, but that's okay, cause most idols usually have one or two thing they specialize in. There are strong dance groups that obviously have weaker dancers, but they don't stick out in that way. I have heard somewhere that Leah is a contemporary dancer instead of a hip hop dancer, but if that's the case then it also proves my point that itzy does not do Leah justice. However, I'm also not suggesting that Leah should be kicked out of the group in any way, just that the group's concept isn't the most suitable for her. But it's not a negative thing because she contributes something new to the group, and this logic can be applied for some other groups. Most people would consider these two to be the best looking members. And no, I'm not saying you all can't think they are attractive. I am not the type to be bitter about idols' popularity, but even though I am a carrot and 17 are one of my alts, I just don't see them as good looking as other carrots consider them to be. There are other aspects of Mingyu+Vernon that I like though. Sure, I do think they are as cute, but I much prefer the visuals of other members like Wonwoo, Minghao, and my best dude Koops. Speaking of Koops, while Vernon and Mingyu have been praised for their looks, Koops on the other hand has gotten hate for how he looks, but I don't understand how or why. He might not typically fit the Korean beauty standards, but he's just so damn hot facults for yeah, anyways it depends on personal preference. Welp, that's it for the video. Was it too much heat? Thank you for making it through this video, and feel free to respectfully comment down whether you agreed or disagreed with my opinions, and what videos you would like to see from me in the future. Stay safe and I'll see you in hell tonight.